Now, on behalf of the entire team, we are ecstatic to announce our latest expansion plans to launch on Kusama. This will open the door to us being able to access even more partners and network growth opportunities. We'll be launching on Kusama through a new native token called Pichiu. The name comes from a legendary mythical dragon-like creature, a perfect soulmate for our favorite mascot, the Kylin. While the support has been tremendous, a couple important questions came from the community. Today, we'll detail these major milestones and exactly how this puts the Kylin network on the fast track to making decentralized data solutions on blockchain a reality, plus how our token holders can benefit. Hi, I'm Monetization Andy, CMO of the Kylin network. And before we dive in, I must share a quick legal disclosure. Nothing in this video is meant to be considered financial advice. You will not find any ads or shills or giveaways here. We are technologists and engineers excited to share what's possible with blockchain and big data solutions. We will never reach out to you in the comments asking for personal information. So please be cautious to avoid scams. And if you're ever concerned that something might be a scam, please drop a message in our Telegram, Kylin Official. We have someone available there most hours of the day and night. So with that out of the way, let's get nerdy. So what's going on with this Pichiu token anyways? Well, it's been quite the process to find out the best method to launch the data economy of Polkadot. In order to launch on Polkadot, or Kusama for that matter, we must first complete a parachain loan offering, or PLO for short. For more information on what that is, check out part 1 of our series by clicking the link above. Now, we originally planned to launch on Polkadot by itself, and maybe after that to launch on Kusama. Yet, through overwhelming demand, we understood that in order to continue to stay on track towards becoming a blue chip project, we must have a strong presence on both networks. Now, we were a bit trigger happy in how we released our thoughts on moving forward. And from myself and the entire team, we are genuinely sorry about the stress or concern this may have caused. This project, like any blockchain startup, is nothing without its amazing community. And our global ambassadors forwarded all of your concerns with us, and we worked closely with them to come to consensus on how to best move forward. We want to respect your time. So for those who are interested in a quick TLDR version, here is a rapid summary. The delivery mechanism for our new native token will be dropped to the non-custodial wallets. Consider it like a non-exchange wallet, MetaMask, Math Wallet, things like this, for all Kylin holders who bought anytime after initial token launch. That's important, must be after initial token launch. Number 2, total supply will be capped at 100 million. And to be completely clear, there is no pre-sale, there's no seed investment, and there are no purchase opportunities to buy Pichiu before the launch. Please report anybody who claims that there is Pichiu available before we've launched on Kusama. Details for exchange listings will be announced in the future. Expect an announcement after our official launch and expect it only on our official channel after launching on Kusama. And then for more information regarding the tokenomics, we will be providing a detailed breakdown in this specific video. Now, it's good to note that to avoid people gaming the system, specific reward details for the crowd loan will also not be released until closer to final launch, similar to our friends over at Moon River. Now, the expected timeline for launch of this event, part number 3, is sometime in early Q1. Now, as of the moment, everything is going according to plan more favorably than what we even expected. So it could be as soon as December, though we must be conservative. We are data professionals after all. And with this in mind, we would advise to expect sometime in January-ish for a launch to occur. So with the summary out of the way, let's dive into this breakdown. and start with why we decided to expand on the Polkadot's Canary network in the first place, and why we believe it is so valuable for the future of decentralized data as a whole. Launching a parachain network takes a lot of time, innovation, and resources. Initially, we thought it would be best to go straight to Polkadot. Yet now that Kusama is live, we can see that there are countless projects running on the network and producing value for the blockchain world immediately, most of which currently need our data warehousing, data oracle, and data analytic pipeline solutions right now. The way the rules work is that in order to operate on both networks, though, we must have a separate token. This helps avoid confusion amongst consumers and also makes it easier for the exchanges to facilitate transactions. That is, in addition to a multitude of other benefits that can help us grow the network faster than ever before. In short, we see a high probability of improving our security, profitability, and scalability with this expansion. So, for example, in terms of security, we see more active nodes defending the network. We can access more active partners, which has a higher probability of equaling greater network traffic. And from a profitability standpoint, more query fees, thus improving overall community profitability. And finally, well, deploying on both networks, it gives us access to more developers, to more projects to partner with, and it gives us more flexibility in terms of data service offerings. Kind of like how data oracle projects on blockchain, we're not in competition together. The fact is, no application is going to turn down an offer to have more accurate data or more validated data. Kusama is meant to be an environment to move fast and break things, while Polkadot is meant for institutional grade reliability. So while it was quite the undertaking to be able to launch on both networks, we put all of the details together. So I guess the first place to start would be to talk about timelines. In order to get this going, we must pass several code audits along the way. And it wouldn't be reasonable to only look at the best case scenario. Realistically, we are looking at launching sometime in Q1 and as early as December if everything continues with smooth sailing. Now, this would be swiftly followed by a launch on Polkadot for our primary token KYL. We expect that this would occur about 2 months after our Kusama launch. This provides enough time to show the team at Parity Technologies and the community at large that the Kylin network is truly ready for full-scale adoption. Having this completed quickly could catapult us towards even more explosive growth as we continue to nurture partnership relationships in preparation of our conservative Q1 launch. The main priority to us is to create the biggest benefit to our community, and moving towards true decentralization is the only way to truly become a blue chip project. And in the spirit of Polkadot, we are focused on doing things right the first time, albeit perhaps not necessarily the fastest all the time. We're building the data economy of the future in the same way that Gavin Wood has stated on multiple occasions that he's built the DOT ecosystem to support 1 billion plus users. This doesn't happen by being unnecessarily hasty. And we personally trust that he is likely to get it done. So with that in mind, that is a mind-blowing amount of network processing power that needs to be analyzed, structured, warehoused, and distributed to be able to be monetized by blockchain applications. So, in respect to our community, our investors, and the countless users who will eventually be relying on Kylin and Pichiu networks to provide data solutions for their applications, we're making sure to only launch things when they have been properly audited to confirm that they are in fact ready. We care deeply about community sentiment and will continue to remain vigilant to incorporate feedback as soon as possible, which is in line with our DAO business model. And we feel like we're doing pretty good because with this last series of changes, it was within less than 24 hours that we were able to coordinate with the community ambassadors and come to complete consensus. Now, before we move on, a big shout out to all of the contributors who splashed Telegram with their amazing ideas. Many thanks for the value that all of you provide. And a round of applause to the legends in the ambassador program who stayed up through the night for almost 24 hours straight, coming up with solutions. Bullsander, On, Crypto Lady, Stuve, Guglielmo, Mango, Dan Run, and the others from the CAP program and beyond. It's your leadership and dedication that holds this community together, and for this, we are eternally grateful. Seeing this type of healthy collaboration made us even more excited to begin launching community-driven projects in the near future. So now let's start diving into the gory details of how all of this will work for everyone in the D-Data ecosystem. Here's a quick breakdown of how that 100 million Pichiu tokens, gets allocated. I'll cover the high-level numbers here in this video, and then in subsequent videos, I'll go into even more detail about each component part as we move closer to the official launch. And gals and guys, this is where it gets real exciting. The community has been on fire as people have begun realizing the potential of these tokenomics. So a quick breakdown of the numbers, I'll have a visualization here to help follow along. 30% will go towards a fund dedicated specifically to parachain lease offering rewards. 10% will be set aside for future parachain offerings or PLOs. 9% will specifically be set aside for community rewards. 6% will be set aside for Kylin holders in the form of an airdrop, and this will be released over the course of 10 months. 5% will be sent as a lock drop to Kylin holders, also over a period of 10 months. 20% will be used for marketing and partnerships to help us further expand our reach across the Polkadot ecosystem and beyond. 10% is set aside for liquidity to help facilitate transactions on exchanges. 10% will be used to reward developers for maintaining the security of the network, as well as supporting the infrastructure, and ideally to help encourage initial use case development. Now, I know that was a lot of numbers, so we'll break this down step by step. And for anybody who's more of a visual learner, we also have the article associated with this information attached in the description below. So first, let's start with perhaps the most popular element of this expansion, how you and everyone in the community can access Pichiu tokens. Now at launch, holders of Kylin tokens will be immediately airdropped an allocation of Pichiu into their wallet. This will be done through only non-custodial accounts, which means please insert it, take it off the exchange and put it into your own wallet. Maybe it's MetaMask, maybe it's Math Wallet. If you control the keys, then it's a wallet that will work. Now, the first drop will be 1% of the total supply, or 1 million total Pichiu tokens. Then, once per month, over the next 10 months, the remaining 5%, or 5 million Pichiu tokens, will be distributed to post-launch Kylin token holders, meaning that pre-sale and early Kylin investors will be excluded. So to be clear, Pichiu has no pre-sale, no early investors, and the only way to get Pichiu tokens directly is by participating with Kylin. There are three main ways to participate. These are in order of volume based on the allocation of Pichiu available. Number one, the largest allocations will be to those who participate in the Pichiu parachain lease offering by reserving Kusama on the relay chain during our auction. Please refer to the Kusama documentation to find out what it takes to be able to whitelist yourself and to find out if your country is eligible for PLOs. Number two, holding Kylin tokens in a non-custodial wallet to to be whitelisted for the Pichiu drops. And then number 3, by getting involved with our community, whether through upcoming marketing opportunities or developer events. And we'll have lots of chances for bonus allocations. Excited to share more details about this in the coming months. And again, all of this is simply estimated to be launched in Q1. Though as of right now, and literally while recording this video, I got some favorable news that makes us even more bullish to expect something towards December. Though to be conservative, we're going to continue saying sometime in early Q1. Now, we do anticipate significant network traffic on Kusama and are doing our very best to prepare for this growth by ensuring that we have multiple ways that people can access these utility tokens before things really start heating up. So a quick thanks to our friends over at Moonriver for paving the way with how to successfully launch a parachain lease offering. We've been inspired by your process and are taking close notes. And hey, if you're watching and anybody here in the community, you'd like to give us a shout, then please, a like and subscribe would mean the absolute world to us. We're excited to be growing this YouTube channel as big as it can possibly be. Speaking of shameless plugs, while here at Kylin, we are data geeks who typically enjoy spending our time primarily working on APIs and parachains all day. Yet we also understand that it's important to invest in increasing awareness of our community and in sharing the value that decentralized data technology can provide. In order to have the greatest chance of success, we've been working closely with the ambassador team to put together an upgraded marketing strategy that is centered around educational and promotional material, just like what you're seeing now. That way, more people can keep up with updates and learn more about the exciting possibilities of our upcoming decentralized data marketplace. Many people have been asking for more marketing, and we're listening. This is why we've allotted 20% of the total Pichiu supply solely to investing in community building. We want to begin further increasing developer engagement to encourage people to participate in the D-Data marketplace offerings, as well as the Oracle buildouts for our dozens and dozens of partners, many more to be released in the near future. Now, this will be in the form of additional documentation, training opportunities, as well as monetization sessions to help people understand how to leverage Kylin for their decentralized applications and crypto projects. Additionally, we will be engaging in collaborative marketing with our partners in order to better showcase the many use cases available within decentralized data solutions. The possibilities of Polkadot's interoperable network are nearly infinite, and we want to shine a spotlight on the amazing innovations that are already happening and the many more that are here to come soon. The partner videos are just the beginning. We don't believe in maximalism here, as we are all in this blockchain world together. And together we'll find that we'll all be stronger. Win and help win, as people like to say. Now, if you have additional marketing ideas, please feel free to connect with us on Telegram, where Bullsander, Crypto Lady, or Stuve will submit your proposals for consideration. Shout out to Juan for the awesome data education guides that was recently submitted. Now, as far as the dev fund goes, we wanted to ensure that the community felt as safe as possible. Our highest priority is using these development funds in a wise yet aggressively effective way at securing and sustaining the network. And in alignment with the spirit of decentralization, we will be using a multi-signature wallet to ensure that technical development and infrastructure costs are approved through governance with complete transparency. Now, this is a fantastic segue to talk about the next subject, which is governance. And when it comes to the Pichiu network, this is also when we were able to first launch on to a live network and to go fully mainnet. So one of the things that we have found critical for this expansion was that KYL holders have an opportunity to vote and an opportunity to propose on different opportunities and different issues that may be for the well-being of the network. This is something we've been working on in the background, And we're excited to say that we'll be launching this simultaneously with the Pichiu launch on Kusama. That way, we can continue to innovate and iterate even faster as we roll out exciting new initiatives across the coming months and quarters ahead. Now, each step brings us closer to becoming a truly decentralized autonomous organization. And the vision of decentralization is true power to the people. And in this case, that means our beloved token holders. Ensuring that we have an operating governance structure that is completely transparent is a top priority. This way, we can adapt to changes quickly, come to consensus on decisions with less friction, and push major initiatives through with greater effectiveness. Ladies and gentlemen, each step takes us closer and closer to reaching our global interoperable vision of a brighter future. We believe that launching the Pichiu token on Kusama in parallel with the Polkadot launch of our token Kylin is an opportunity to become even stronger as a community. It's a giant leap on the journey to becoming a fundamental infrastructure resource to the entire interoperable Polkadot community. Now, while these two projects may be separated by their ticker symbols, they are one singular purpose and provide an even higher value in alignment with each other. As a data solutions powerhouse of Polkadot, our leadership team remains strong and focused on the vision at hand. We'll be dropping additional updates and reference materials about the details of governance, as well as the various other aspects of what we've described in this video over the coming days and weeks. The possibilities are endless, and we're only just getting started. You can follow the links below to keep up with all of the latest that Kylin and now Pichiu have to offer. We'll be continuing to keep you updated with the progress of our parachain launches and many upcoming partnership announcements through our social media. If you have any questions about Kylin, Polkadot, or perhaps just want to jam about blockchain in general with a wholesome crew, then please hop over to our Telegram channel anytime. Follow us on Twitter, subscribe to this channel, and you guys know the fun stuff there. I'm Anand Houston, or as my friends call me online, Monetization Andy, and I'm looking forward to talking with all of you soon. Until next time, bye for now, y'all.